Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. Right now I'm going to compare with these two leader skills, Zahar and Kudan. And then Zahar leader skill increase slash attack and physical attack 30%. Okay. And then Kudan leader skill is physical attack plus 60%, but there isn't any slash attack. So I'm only going to try with his normal attack with Hestia physical attack 2.5 buff or slash attack plus 200% for the blacksmith side ability from the Zen. And let's see which leader skill has the better damage. Okay, let's go. Okay, this status is after the Zahar leader skill with the slash attack up. And then let's see the normal attack. About this high. And then what if I use the Hestia buff? Okay, the damage is about this high. Okay. And then next is I'm going to use the Kudan leader skill. Okay, right now his physical attack is about this high, but without any slash attack up. And then how about his normal damage? Well, as you can see, the damage is lower than just now. And then of course if I use the Hestia buff, the damage is actually lower than just now. So for this case, Zahar leader skill is better than Kudan leader skill. Okay, how about with the Zen slash attack up buff? Okay, this is with the Zahar Mementos leader skill. So with the slash attack up plus 200, the damage is about this high. Okay, how about with the Kudan Mementos leader skill? Well, interestingly, Kudan leader skill is better than Zahar leader skill for this case compared to Hestia buff. So basically, if you are using anything that has increased the slash or out attack times 2 or times 3, Kudan leader skill is better than Zahar leader skill. But then if you are only using the physical attack buff only, like physical attack charge times 3 or Bota buff, anyone, the Zahar leader skill is better than the Kudan leader skill. So it's only depending on which buff you are using, whether it's a physical attack only or slash attack only. But then, if you are using the physical attack buff and slash attack buff at the same time, okay, this will be the total damage with the physical attack times 2.5 and slash attack up 200. And how about with the Kudan leader skill? Well, as you can see, the overall damage is higher than the Zahar Mementos leader skill a bit, about 300 I think. So basically, as long as if you're using anything that is greatly increase the slash attack or all attack, and then with the elemental resistance down everything, Kudan leader skill is better choice. But then if you never use any slash attack up or resistance down anything, Zahar Mementos is better choice. Okay, next is, okay, I'm going to try with Ukachi because his normal attack is based from physical attack, dex and speed, not just physical attack. So with the Zahar leader skill that increase the slash attack and physical attack, and let's see the normal attack first. About 5k, okay. And then how about with the Hestia buff? Okay, the overall damage is about this high with the Hestia buff. So the damage is not exactly 2.5 because of the dex and the speed doesn't increase. And then how about with the Kudan leader skill? Okay, the overall damage is lower than just now with the Zahar leader skill. This is the same as the gun creator just now I used. Okay, how about with the Zen slash attack up buff and with the Zahar leader skill? Okay, before that, his physical attack is about this high, and then his normal attack. Okay, the overall damage is lower than the Zahar Mementos. And how about with the slash attack up buff? Okay, this will be his current damage with the slash attack up with Zahar Mementos leader skill. So as you can see, it's even higher than the Hestia buff. Because, as I said earlier, his attack power is based from physical attack, dex and speed. So slash attack up doesn't affect on the area. So slash attack up buff is much more better than the physical attack buff only. Okay, next is with the Kudan leader skill. Okay, with the Kudan leader skill, the total damage is higher than the Zahar leader skill. So this is the same as the previous character I test. Yeah, there isn't any difference. Okay, how about with Hestia and Zen buff together? Okay, the damage is about this high with two of them. And then how about with the Kudan leader skill? Okay, this is same as the previous character I test. the overall damage is higher than the Zahar Mementos a bit, about 300 or 400. So this will be the end of the comparison between Kudan Mementos and Zahar Mementos. And then there are some examples of the creator that isn't using any physical attack or magic attack only. Like for example, this lazy guy, he is depending on physical attack, dex and speed, just like Katana user or Holy Brawler. And then for Ryuri, it's depending on magic attack, dex and speed. And then for Zai, it's depending on physical attack and magic attack. And then for Yomi, special case, it's depending on physical attack and luck. So different characters have the different damage. So those characters is better to use with the slash attack up or magic attack up or shooting attack up instead of pure physical attack up or pure magic attack up, because their status is depending on multiple status instead of one status. So like for example Zahar or Undex or even Clarice. So for those characters, it's very good to use with physical attack or magic attack only if you decide to use them for the raid boss, and then with all sort of buff and debuff everything, so that the damage will be even higher than those leader skill that is increased hybrid like physical attack and something and magic attack and something. So I guess that's all about this video. If you guys are more interested in the resistance down or slash up or anything, you can check on one of my old videos that is talking about the damage formula. Yeah, so you can look through on that part. So thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about this, please comment. See ya, sayonara.